While driving into the property, I spied some daylight hogs on this side of the creek. I think they heard the truck. They moved to the opposite side of the creek and headed off to the right. I thought they were headed to the winter wheat fields, but they stopped under a burdock tree and started feeding. I headed to cut them off and realized they hadn't gotten that far. And carpe sus, I ended up shooting from about 100 yards off the road. This is partway through the stalk. And you can see the hogs through the trees and all the brush on the other side of the creek. I've moved up some. I'm closer, but I really haven't bettered my shooting position. So I move up again with a slightly better view. It looks like a pretty good sized sounder. I don't see any piglets. All of these look to be younger hogs. And at this point, with the sun behind me, I'm trying to work out whether or not I want to try to better my position anymore. I'm trying to figure out which ones are sows, which ones are boars. And I finally decide that this is probably going to be the position that I take. The wind isn't bad for me here. But with the sun behind me, I don't think I can move up anymore without actually getting their attention. I'm not very far away from them. So I wait, working out a plan. I know they came in from my side of the creek. So I think if I shoot one of the hogs in the back, hopefully a sow, that I can drive them back to my side of the creek and I can then shoot them when they come out into the open. Here we go. I pan over, waiting for them to come out on my side of the creek out in the open. And they don't show up. They don't appear to be coming my direction at all. I pan back over.
Yeah, they're way out there.
And they run another direction. And they are gone. I came away with an unfurrowed gilt, what I thought was a sow.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And the terminal ballistics for what went on with this hog will be discussed in Carpe Analysis, the Dromedaries number 42. Link at the end of the video. After necropsying the hog, I finally got moved around to where I wanted to set up for the night. It's where Ben and I had hunted previously. It is on a ridge top overlooking two valley areas. And this valley is to the north, and hogs have just come through the fence. Now I know from hunting with Ben that we had spooked deer in this field. As we were watching them, they finally picked up our scent and they started snorting. So I know it's just a matter of time before these hogs will eventually smell me as the wind is blowing directly towards them. I'm waiting for more hogs to come through the fence. And I figure it's about time. I pick a hog. It's going to be a sow, or what I think is a sow. She goes down. I drop that hog. I connected with that one twice, and it makes it through the fence. And I was hoping it would go down, but it keeps running. The first hog shot is moving around, so I'm going to give it a couple quality assurance shots. Scanning the field, I see my second hog is still down and is not moving. And I stayed on this ridge top for about 10 more minutes, waiting for other hogs to come in. The first two hogs did not move. I figured they were down and done. I went ahead and scanned the rest of the property, came back, found my first hog, marked it with a red light, looked for my second hog, and all I found was blood where it had been down, hence a distance of 195 yards. The blood is actually pooled underneath the grass right there. I followed the blood trail right towards the fence, and like the third hog, it had gone through the fence into the thicket And despite searching along the length of the fence, I didn't see either hog with my thermal, and so I came away with this 80-pound gilt. Carpe sus, my friends.